All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining uh, this episode of my day. Thank you for coming on the show with me. Um, as you're coming in, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go ahead and um, share this video. Share it. Let more people connect. So, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to let me check the audio real quick. All right. I think I have very good audio. Uh, yeah, you guys are able to hear me. All right. So welcome everybody. Pat, God bless you. Kemi, Omoni, God bless you. Thank you very much. Wa for where? How are you? Vivian Diesel, God bless you. Thank you very much for joining. Um, this is gonna be a very special episode. I want us to discuss something good. Vivian Diesel, number one. Ruby Woo. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you very much, Izekudu, for the 100 stars sent to me. God bless you. Oye Bimpe Kadara, how you doing, my dear sister? God bless you. Thank you for coming. So, guys, do me a favor. Ijireta Iwadi 2 ago. My God, long time ago. Long time. Tracy Garvey, God bless you. Yvonne King, God bless you. Thank you very much. Risi Kat, Sanusi, God bless you. Thank you very much. Ajoke Oluremi, God bless you. Fortune Ali Sin, God bless you. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Welcome, everybody. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Oyebimpe, how is my little baby doing? How is that little angel doing? Um, we thank God for the gift of life. Thank God for what God is doing. And God will continue to bless each and every one of us in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. All right, let's get to the business of today real quick. But before I will talk about what I actually wanted to talk about, I want to quickly just address one thing. And I don't know why people don't understand when you type something out. For the past few days, I've been abused. All right, I've been abused, and I I'm not really happy about it. I'm not really happy about it, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right. Um, I see that all of these powerful men or whosoever is working for them or they are loyalists and stuff, they are always after my posts, after my videos. They are always after my posts, after my videos, after everything I do. And every time I actually make a video, it takes a lot of effort. You don't know the kind of effort I put into making videos. Is it about the setting up the camera? Is it about the audio? Is it about the material that you want to think about? All right. It's not easy to put anything together. And just imagine after you putting all these things together right now, and then some people will now go behind you to report your post and say, oh, you are being insultive, you are being abusive, and then for Facebook to block you or take your video off or remove your post from social media. I believe we all have the freedom of speech that we are supposed to be able to speak freely. And if you're a very powerful man and you believe that you're untouchable and people are not allowed to talk about you, that's okay. But I know there is a God that is bigger than you. I understand there are people working for these big people, and what they're looking for is everywhere they are talk about them on social media. So they go back there to actually go there to remove those videos and stuff. I know the truth will always catch up one day. One day the truth will always catch up. And I just want to encourage you guys, you loyalists of all these big, big men, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and continue to do what you're doing. All right. Continue to bring my videos down, continue to report my posts. That's fine. All right. And God will continue to give me the grace to come back to actually mention and talk more about whatever it is that God is laying on my heart to talk about. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not. If I die today, is the death from God. All right, I'm not afraid of you guys at all, and I'm not a loyalist of anybody. I'm not loyal to nobody. I don't have no father in the Lord whatsoever. I don't have anybody I call my mentor. I'm just alone by myself, but I have people that I respect. I have people I respect. I have people that have so much respect. All right. And you guys know those people that I respect so much. I respect Reverend Sam Adiemi. I respect Reverend Ayo Daniel. I respect those two people. I respect them above every other person in all this world. For real. I've worked with them. They don't play no games. There's nothing hidden about their ministry. They teach you the right thing. They don't base their ministry upon revelation and visions and all that kind of stuff. They're not arrogant. All right. When you talk about them, they take criticism. They go back and check it out, and then they make their own life better. They don't employ people to be searching for wherever their names have been mentioned, and then they go there to block anybody. They don't do that. Those are people I respect. I respect them very much, for real. So if you don't know, all right. What I want to say quickly before I go to the African men versus the African women is that I believe one thing. We don't need more schools in Nigeria. We have enough schools already. All we need is to maintain the schools we have. We are producing all these graduates. We are producing these graduates up all the time. Like every year, we get more people graduating from college, more people going for master's degree, more people going for PhD, but they don't have anything to do. They got no job to do. Now, starting a school is actually a direct profit for all these organizations and churches starting the schools. You collect people's money to give them education, which is good. There's nothing wrong about it. But have you thought about what will they do after they get the education? What will they do when they become a graduate? Have you ever sat down to think about that? And every time I talk about the church, people be, oh, is it the responsibility of the church to start school? I mean, to start businesses and stuff? No, it's not. No, it's not the responsibility of the church to start schools. But you know one funny thing that people don't understand is that the church is more powerful than the government. The church is more powerful than the government. And that is the reason why a lot of governments all over the world, they always select spiritual advisors. They pick part of the pastors, big pastors, general overseers to become their spiritual advisors. And then they consult these people. And you don't want to, I don't want you to forget. In Nigeria, also before elections, all of these politicians do come to our geos to seek for endorsements. They seek for endorsement. They come there, our geos, we ask them to kneel down on the altar. And then they lay hands upon them and pray for them, indirectly telling the church members, this is our choice, this is the person you should vote for. So those people know. They know the power of the church because the church is so close, it's closer to the people than the government. The church pastors, when they tell their members this is what you should do, those are they obey. The church members obey. So the church is more powerful than the government. Than the government. Really, a lot of Nigerians don't understand Jack. All right. So when you now look at developing countries of the world, they are not developing because they don't understand between tithe and tax. They don't understand the difference. People pay tax. I mean, people pay tithe in Nigeria, they don't pay taxes. All right. So Nigeria is actually being ruled and being run by the church, not by the government. Any country that is always putting emphasis on tithing can never grow. That country can never grow. So the church is being governed. I mean, the country is governed by the religious organizations, not by the government. People are loyal to churches. They pay tithes. They pay tithe to the church. They don't pay tax to the government. They don't pay tax to the government. Every one of us will want, the petroleum money. They got crude oil in America too. They have natural gas in America. They have all manners of things in America, but we still pay taxes. All right? We still pay taxes. So the church is not encouraging the people to pay taxes to the government. They are only encouraging people to pay tithe. The 10% of people's of your salary is being paid to the church. So the church is actually more powerful even than the government itself. The politicians, they have their fathers in the Lord are pastors. So what am I saying? Is that the church has got so much money. Now just imagine we're about to spend another 300 billion naira to build a gigantic auditorium for church. How many people are in Nigeria? Do we have up to 1 billion people in Nigeria? No. We don't have up to 1 billion people in Nigeria. How many people do we have? Probably we have probably like 200 million people. Maybe 300 million people in Nigeria. And we're about to spend 300 billion naira to construct another auditorium. And what am I saying this morning, ladies and gentlemen? We have enough schools. We don't need schools in Nigeria. The schools, the government schools are dying. Nobody is actually pumping money to us out to renovate them. Young kids are going to school and it's raining and the rain is beating them in their classes and all kinds of stuff. The church is always setting up the church is always looking for a way to set up a school because it's a direct profit. They take school fees from the people, they pay the teachers, and the rest of the whole money goes to the church. But have they been able to sit down and say, you know what? When we finish educating these people, they get a master's degree, PhD, what will they use the certificate to do? What will they use the certificate to do? And that's where I don't get it. A lot of people fighting for the church, whereas it's supposed to be fighting for the people. It's about the people, not about the leader. If the people are suffering, what is the essence of you being the leader when people are suffering? I believe the church should use the power, because the politicians come to them when they were about to be elected into office. They should use that power to call the politicians and call them into a meeting and let them understand that the people that we are governing, the people that we are leading, they need security. The people that we are governing, they need jobs. We cannot continue to pray, Father, Father, give us job, Father, give us job. There is nothing that the miracle is never going to happen because there is no job that God will give to anybody. They go to school, they acquire the degree, but they got no job. So when you pray in a place where it's dryness, a dry land, you start praying over there for God to actually bring forth green grass. It's never going to happen. The part of a man is to create the jobs. So I will rather take the 300 billion naira and go set up a manufacturing company. I will take the 300 billion naira and set up an industry, okay, to be able to absorb people that are graduating from our colleges to get a job. When they leave school, they get a job. They can work. But I don't understand the Nigerians that are supporting these people. I don't understand it. We're doing the wrong thing, but yet we're supporting them. They're untouchable. I don't care if you take this video down. You can take the video down if you want. That's fine. I'll just continue to say my own anyway. I don't understand why Nigerians don't think. All right, this money is actually being donated by people. All right, tithe and offering. We put everything together. 300 billion naira. It's about to now be used now to go out and build another gigantic auditorium. All right, tell me what is the benefit of that? Why can't we just sell a jet? We got 4 jets, 5 jets. We got 3 jets. We even just bought one during the coronavirus lockdown. Why can't we sell one of the jet? The jet is $250,000. With $250,000, we can set up a manufacturing company in Lagos over there. And do you know, in a manufacturing company, at least 2,000 people will get jobs. If Winners Chapel can do the same, if Redeem can do the same, instead of just setting up schools, what is the essence of the school? When the people graduate from school and they don't have any place to go to. We talk about the government. The government's supposed to start schools. The government's supposed to do. How many of you are paying tax? You're paying your tax to the government. How many Nigerians are paying taxes? They would rather pay tithe than pay tax. And any country that is only paying tithe can never develop. Never. You can never develop in a country where it's also only tithe. No taxes. You can't develop. It's never going to work. So I think the church is supposed to stop endorsing fake politicians and thieves. Because the population of the church is so high. Think about how many Muslim brothers and sisters we have in Nigeria. Think about how many Christians we have in Nigeria. Now think about if all these religious organizations can team up together and say, you know what, we are voting somebody out, they will. We will succeed. We will succeed. You know what I'm saying? We will succeed. We have the power. I was saying something to somebody the other day. Do you know China? China used the population of their country to grow their country. To grow their country. Nigeria, we got the population too. Why can't we use the population that we have to bless our country? Why don't we invite investors and say, you know what? You're paying them $7, $10 in America. Bring it to Nigeria. Come and pay us $5 an hour. We will do it. That's exactly what China did. And that was how China was able to take all the manufacturing companies away from America. But Nigeria is never going to be good. We don't have constant supply of electricity. Our government is not planning for us to actually make anything happen. And if the church is taking all this money, the tithe, if only one church is about to spend 300 billion naira to build and construct an auditorium, it means there is money in church. You know, there's money in church. There's money there. So they need to actually bring out that money to benefit their church members, to start all manners of things. Oh, we're going to wait for the government. Oh, we're going to the so-called Christians and the Muslims are the one voting in those politicians. They collect money from the politicians. The politicians are the ones that are sponsoring the churches and all kinds of stuff. So the church cannot say nothing. We cannot stop them from doing what they're doing. They're embezzling money from the government. They're doing all manners of things. I just believe it that Nigeria, we don't need church, we don't need schools. We don't need school. If any organization or any church want to do anything, the best thing for them to do right now is to start creating manufacturing jobs, companies, and jobs for the people. That's all we need. We don't need schools. Let them maintain the schools we have right now. Let them go back to the government schools, the missionary schools. Let them go and invest money into it and bring them back up. Let them function correctly. So if we have extra money to throw around, let us create businesses for people, jobs for people, give people loans to start businesses. Let them go into agriculture and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't know how difficult this is. I don't know how. When you go and look at the story of the Church of England, they contributed in a way to the development of the country. When you come and look at the Baptist Church here in America, look at the Anglican Church in America, look at the Catholic Church in America, they contributed to the economy of the country. The Catholic here in America, they own a lot of properties, they own a lot of companies, a lot of organizations here in America, a lot of businesses in America they're owned by the Catholic Church. Instead of building gigantic buildings, they are investing into the economy of the country, helping the government to actually be what they're supposed to be. That's exactly what it is. And somebody's telling me, face your life. I don't understand your brain. I don't understand how you're thinking. You don't have to say respectfully. I know exactly what I'm saying here. You might not know. I don't care. You might not understand. Maybe you are one of the pastors that want to eat in church. Continue to eat. Continue to eat the money of the people. You see, the issue is that, instead of you just actually doing all this stuff that we're doing, we need to stop. Nigerians, stop. Let's think about things that we can do. Stop setting up schools. We don't need schools. We need to go back to schools and then go back and renovate those schools and then hire teachers and pay the teachers. We have enough schools already. What we need is jobs. What we need is job. All right? Every time you look in America always want to be proud. They want to boast about the number of jobs that have been created. We have voted in a lot of hooligans and thieves and thugs into power. Nigerians will actually celebrate 419. Nigerians will celebrate thugs. Nigerians will celebrate bad things and stuff. And we want the country to be good. And we pray every day. No wonder God is not answering our prayers. And we're setting up more churches. Like the other day, I said something. If with the rate of people that give their life to Jesus at the Holy Ghost service, there's not supposed to be anybody that's supposed to be unbeliever in Nigeria by now. because I watch it. I watch it on TV. I see how people run out. Unless the same people are running out every time. Unless the same people are running out every time. If the same people are running out every time, I know that it's the same set of people that are running out every time. You know. But if you actually every time we actually do attack, or if it's different set of people running out, I believe there's not supposed to be unbeliever in Nigeria again by now. There's not supposed to be. No. If we look at the rate of miracles that is happening in churches all around, and growing out, sick people standing up to walk, dead bodies coming to life, I believe we are not supposed to have mortuary in Nigeria again. No mortuaries in Nigeria. We're supposed to just be tapping people and let them come back to life. Fake Christianity. I'm sorry about that. Fake. Very fake people. And we would not think we will start supporting those people. They're teaching us nonsense and we support them. I find it so difficult. We don't understand Christianity. Just listen to one telling me to face my line. Telling me to face my line. Very, very backward thinking. We're actually giving idea right now of what they would do to better Nigeria. Our children are coming. Our children are coming behind us. We got nothing, no explanation to give to them why the country is like this. A country that is actually flowing with milk and honey. A country with talented people. A country with talented people. And we're there saying me face my lane. Face my lane what? I find it so difficult to understand these people. They're very, very difficult to understand these people. Nigerians always want to cover lies just because they want to be rich. Oh, let me support this person so that nobody will say I'm actually against this man of God. I will be against any man of God that is doing wrong things. I don't care. I don't have a father in the Lord. I didn't grow up under anybody's ministry. All right? I didn't. I'm not loyal to man. I'm loyal to God. The God that sent me to do this thing, I'm loyal to him. If you like, take my video off. That's your own palaver. I will do another video. You bunch of thieves. Thieves with their followers. All over the place. Bunch of thieves. Thieves all over. That's not my topic for today. My topic is different. So the topic for today is African men versus African women. And I want to sincerely submit to you that yesterday I was able to dig into something, and I was able to find out something very important. At the church yesterday, I don't know if you're living in Houston, you have not been attending my church, you'll be missing. You're missing. You live in Houston, you are not yet attending my church, you're missing. You're missing big time. I've not been advertising it anyway, but I believe if you have not been attending my church, Rejuvenation Church, you are missing. You're missing. All the men that were in church yesterday, they actually came back to post their comment on the platform. They said, "My God, we are blessed yesterday. Yesterday was fantastic." There was a kind of a transformation in the atmosphere yesterday. Now, so many of our women, they were able to understand and they were able to think like a man. So I come to see some certain things. What I did was I placed all the men on the stage. I placed all the men on the stage. And I now gave microphone to their wives and their kids. To their wives and their kids. And I said, start asking them questions. Michelle Obaro, I've given you address several times now. You didn't show up. You say you live there. You have not come to my church. And you're just there. You are coming to Raw Family every time. I've not seen you in my church. Message me. Message me after this stuff. After this stuff, I'll give you address. I need to see you next Sunday. So I placed all the men on the stage. I was like, these bad men. Because we had a program, a service for men, and we said, okay, let us celebrate our fathers. Over 160 people were watching the broadcast, only 3 people called in. So I was kind of like, you know what? Why are men? Men, they are bad. They are bad people. What is wrong with men now? Why are men like this? Let me dig into some certain things. Let's see exactly what is going on and all that. So what I did was I placed all the men on the stage, and I gave the microphone to the women. As I asked them questions, what exactly is wrong with them? And the children were asking questions. One of the kids said something about, you know, let me remember. Let me remember the question. Let me see how she framed the question. They said, "What is it about that you learned from your father that made you to become who you are today? Made you to become who you are today. Why do you guys cheat? Why don't you guys love to engage in conversation and talk about things? Why do you guys always forget birthdays and anniversaries? Why are you guys a bully? Why you guys always want to put fear into us? Why are you guys always angry?" They were able to ask them questions, and I looked at the men. I was listening to the answers they were giving from the bottom of their heart. For real. For real. For real. They were able to answer those questions one by one, and it gave me a change of mind. A change of mind. You see, the society that we live in, the society is expecting the men to be this macho man, including myself. I'm expecting a man to be this macho man. Oh, a man shouldn't cry. A man should stand up to responsibility. A man should stand up to challenges and stuff. Stella Omuyera, thank you for that stuff. All right. It's still my church because God lives in me. He lives in me. Jesus lives in me. All right. And I'm God. That's what the Bible says. Say, ye are gods. All right. So whatever it is that God has placed in your hand, you can still directly say mine because it still belongs to you. All right. It's the church of God that God has committed into your hand. So thank you very much for that. All right. So I didn't say it because I'm proud. I didn't say it because it's mine. I want to make money from it. So what am I saying? Is that we were expecting them to not to cry, we want them to stand up to responsibility, want them to do this, want to do that. Then I come to understand it is a fact that men, they work mentally. The kind of stress, the kind of stress, the kind of stress that we go through, the kind of stress that we endure, the kind of what goes on in our heads as a man is so much that there is the tendency for you not to remember a lot of things. When they ask question about why do you guys always forget our anniversaries and birthdays? I come to understand that men, they have a lot they're thinking about. It's not like they intentionally want to forget. It's not like they intentionally don't want to celebrate their wife. There's so much going on in their mind. The society won't agree if they fail. They want to think about the future. They want to think about the children. They want to think about roof over the head of their children, over the head of their wife, food on the table. They want to think about this person, that person, business here and there. And they are not. And they are not perfect. One thing I come to find out that I was able to gain yesterday was they realized that they are weaker than the women. They realized that they are weaker than the women. And they were able to pinpoint that. That you know what? We cannot perform like you guys. You guys are more brilliant than us. You guys, your mental capacity is actually totally different. You have enlarged storage capacity. You guys can store things longer than us. You guys can multitask. You have the ability to do 10 things at the same time and still succeed. You guys can endure so much. Okay? You guys can retain so much. You're very creative people and stuff. So we were able to realize that men do understand that women are more powerful, they are more influential, they are more knowledgeable than them. And that's the reason God gave the women to us to help us because we're weak people. But it's just the society that is making us not to want to agree that we're weak. The society wants us to be the macho man. The society wants us to be the one with the deep voice. The society wants us to be the one that is in charge. But whereas we're weak people, we do cry. We do cry. Hold on, please. You know, we do cry. We do cry too. Men do cry. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we are weak. We have admitted to that. We correct. We hold on, please. We're weak. We forget things. We cannot. We are one way directional. When we're doing one thing, we don't want to be distracted. We can't do 10 things together at the same time, like you women will do. We understand that we need you women. We understand that we need you guys to be able to make our life complete. All right? We need you to remind us things. Remind us, sweetheart, next week is my birthday. We will plan. Oh, next week is the children's birthday. We will plan. I watched a video. They asked a man, said, can you tell us the name of your daughter's school? He doesn't know. They don't even know the birthdays of their kids. They don't even know their wedding anniversary. They don't even know their own birthdays too. But a woman will cram your phone number in her head. The ability is there for a woman to know your phone number. A woman will know the day of your birth. They will know your mommy's birthday, your brother's birthday, the children's birthday. They know everything. Everything in the family. You know everything. So we need women. So yesterday we were able to establish that we can have the physical strength, we are able to lift up things, we're able to brag and do whatever, but we need women to be able to be complete. You know, we would not forget things if we have a woman by us. We will not go through the wrong ways if you have a woman with us, because a woman can see 30 years ahead of men. A woman can see 30 years ahead of men. A woman is more organized than a man. All right? They're go-getters. They can go. It's only a woman that will go to school. They're going to school, nursing a kid, be pregnant, she'll be cooking and be cleaning. It's only a woman that could do that. For a man, we can't. We can't withstand stress. When there's so much stress, men, we give up. And that's when we fight back. And then we allow ego to actually rule us. So we have seen that. Yesterday, we were able to establish, they said, well, we're sorry, women. All right, we're very sorry. We know we have not been performing well. It's just because this is our nature. This is how we are. This is how we are. All right? Take us the way we are. Help us to succeed. And then another question came that why do men cheat? We're looking for a shoulder to lean on. We're looking for a shoulder to lean on. We're looking for someone to accept us. The moment you reject us, we are looking for someone that will accept us. We are kids. We are babies in our mind. We're weak people. We need support. So whenever there is a situation and a quarrel, don't totally just push us away. You know, say something about the stuff and then drag us back to you. But why can't you men also put in the effort that women put in? It's not about effort, Abimbola. It's about your makeup. It's not the effort, it's your makeup. You guys don't have testosterone in your blood. You don't have what we have. It's your makeup. It's the genetic makeup. God created you guys like that. He created us differently. And that's the reason when you actually talk to 2,000 men, they will give you the same answer. They give you the same answer. They give you the same answer. I'm telling you. Now, somebody's asking, say, doctor, how do they manage 10 girls from different states? I'm telling you. And that's why we get caught. We can't manage it. We still go into actually dating and be cheating all around, and then we get caught eventually. It's only a woman that will cheat for 20 years that you can never catch her. You can't catch a woman cheating for 20 years because they know how to cover the whole stuff. Men don't know. It's possible for us to leave a message on the phone, or there will be lipsticks on your shirt, or perfume smelling on this stuff, or you have told a lie and you're forgotten the lie you told your wife already, and you're telling a new lie, and a woman will always get it. And that's what I'm telling you. We are not as brilliant as you guys. We're not. Somebody's asking, why can't men run to God when they have problems than to women? I understand. The way God has created us, we actually always need someone to talk to. We need someone to talk to. We need someone to, that will accept us. Someone that will accept us, that will say it's all right. And that's the reason why we're married to you guys, for you guys to always tell us it is all right. All right? So it's not like we don't want to run to God, but we would rather run to someone like you for you to actually tell us that, okay, it's okay. No wonder it was easy for the apple to fall you guys. I know. We have baby mind. That was why when you gave us the fruit, we took it and we ate it. We didn't even question the woman and say, no, God didn't tell us to eat it. All right? God didn't tell us to eat it. So we are weak. We are so weak. It's just very difficult for us to admit that you guys are stronger than us. It's so difficult for us to it's so very difficult for us to admit that you guys are more knowledgeable than us. We don't want to agree to it. We don't just want to believe, we don't want to just agree to it. All right, we don't want to. And you guys are going to continue to do the same thing and continue to be mad. You continue to be mad and you continue to divorce men until you realize that there's certain things that will actually occur because they are men. Because they are men. And then we take them to the class on the other side and teach them how to apply self-control. That the self-control will actually be able to help. But women too, you need to help us. Help us not to fail. We are failing today because you guys always push us away. And every time you push us away, there's another Jezebel somewhere that is willing to actually embrace us. And you know how weak we are? We're very weak people. The next thing is we want to jump on that one and say, okay, this person is accepting me. This person is accepting me. And stop. We want someone to rub our back and say it's all right. We want somebody to put our head on their bosom and say it's okay and all kinds of stuff. We are just like kids. We're like babies. You guys are our mother. So whenever there is a situation, you're supposed to bring us to yourself, talk about it. Talk about the situation that is on ground, and then let us know what you want us to do, and then we go ahead and do it. Don't fight us and actually take sex away. When you fight with us and you take sex away, it's not good. It will kill us. We need some banging all the time. That's what babies need. We need to suck the breast. Don't take the breast away. You see, when you take the breast away from us, it's like you are killing us. You're killing us. We're very good people. All right? We're very, very good people. It's just that we do some crazy stuff sometimes that we're not supposed to do. Yeah, we're not supposed to do. We do them, but we're not supposed to do them. And that's what I said yesterday, that women should help us to stand, help us to achieve, help us not to fail. You guys are stronger. I don't want you guys to forget that. You're stronger. You are from you are not made from the dust. You are a refined man. You are a refined man. You came from an existing man. So you are more powerful than us. I don't want you to forget that part of it. You're stronger than us emotionally. In your mind, you're stronger. All right? Spiritually, you're stronger than us too. We're very weak people. Emotionally, we are not strong at all. You never believe we cry. Maybe sometimes we hide away to cry. You know? We go and hide to cry. But we do cry. And I believe everybody should please allow your men to cry. Give them a shoulder to cry on. Give them a shoulder to cry on. You know? And whenever there is a quarrel in the house, submit your breast to be sucked. Please. It's a therapy for our life. The moment we don't have the breast to suck, it's gonna kill us. Submit your cookie. Let us always have access to the cookie all the time. We will be good boy. We'll be good boy. You know what I'm saying? All right. And all of this stuff, there is one Jezebel somewhere that is actually waiting to take us away from you. We don't have the mind of our own sometimes. We think with our penis. And when we think with our penis, the penis will always want to get us in trouble. All right. But you guys are more mature. That's why you are our mother. You are our mother. Act as a mother to us. And that's why we are shocking your breast. Because you are our mother. You know? In Abiyamo kigbe kun ọmọ ẹ̀ kó má tati wèrè. Kó má tati wèrè. Help us to achieve. We are weak. We are weak. That's why we're very weak people. Okay, we just have ego. It's just ego that is driving us. Ego is driving us. Ego is driving us. It is only you that know nothing is coming out of the breast. You don't know. Go and ask the men. You know something is coming out of it. There is love coming out. There is assurance coming out. There is togetherness coming out. That's what is coming. He said they won't cry with their coconut. Sex is my right. My body is my own. Okay. So that's what we need. All right. You guys don't forget it. You guys were created. You were created to be more powerful than men. God created you to be helpmate. It means you are stronger than the person you're about to help. I see that part of you. See that part of you, and help us to achieve. So yesterday they asked more questions in school, and then my wife asked me a question, and she said that why do we men lie? Why do we men lie about stuff, and then when we get caught, we'll now say I was trying to protect you. It's true, it's true. It's true for real. It's true. We do say that thing that we're protecting you, and it's true. We are protecting you. All right. What do you want me to say? If I say, oh, mommy pastor, there is one church member that is actually writing me love letter. How will you take it? I'm trying to build a church for God's sake. All right. I know exactly how to handle stuff. I know exactly how to handle the church because I know Jezebel are going to be in the church, devils are going to be in the whole place, and all kinds of stuff. All right. So if I know that somebody is doing that to me, I can't tell you because I know you. Because the moment I tell you this sister wrote a love letter to me, well, oh my God, it's okay. Your eyes will be up like this. You will see the sister you just passed by. And then when you grab microphone, right, boom, anytime you grab microphone like this, it's going to be war. The topic of your message is going to be every Jezebel in this church died by fire. You know what I'm saying? And your example will be like all the people that are looking to make pastor to fall down, die by fire. At the end of the day, the sister will get to know, and the sister will say, oh, okay, pastor, the Lord report me for mommy, pastor, all right, my one, that problem, still let me this and this and that. So we know how to handle such people. I've handled a lot of people in my life. You will never believe it. So sometimes when I hide it, I'm not telling you. It's not because I want to do. It's not because I'm trying to hide it so I want to do them. No, it's not because I'm protecting you. Because I know the topic of your message will always be die by fire. And I don't want anybody to die by fire. So I have to know how to do it. So as a man, I know exactly how to handle it and how to keep it and keep it going. All right. That was one day I lied. I lied about something. All right. I knew it that, okay, I was trying to take Uber from my car was at the shop and I was trying to take Uber from the shop to the house. And the Uber driver was charging me, they wanted to charge me $98 to go home. I need to go home. I was tired. All right. I was so tired. I need to go home. All right. So I called you and I said, oh, the Uber is going to collect $98. And the next thing she did was like, ah! I said, ma worry. So I called her later and said, oh, it's actually $35. She kept quiet. So later down the road, she found it inside the family account that actually it was $98 that I spent. And she said, oh, where did you lie? I said, well, I'm trying to protect you. I'm protecting you because all this is actually like 10 pounds of blood that will be dry up in your vein when you are shouting over $98 and stuff like that. You want to kill yourself? And then she targeted to be you lied. You lied. Yes, I lied. I'm sorry, I lied. It's a Holy Ghost lie to protect you. Just to protect you. Sometimes I don't understand the position of men when they wrong us and should say sorry. We too, they are not babies. We should overlook their wrongdoings. At the same time, we are not that they are the head. Haba, men, no, stay one place. I didn't understand this very well, but I understand a little bit of this whole stuff. That we just have to we just have to endure each other in a way. You know what I'm saying? So uh you know what I'm saying? It's not like really that I wanted to tell lies. It's just that I'm trying to save your life from dying because you're gonna die. When you start yelling and yelling and say upon $98, you want to kill yourself. It only goes like I'm trying to protect you. Don't want you to die prematurely. Seriously, some some things are better left unsaid. Not every woman or man can handle certain reality. Thank you, Bolaji. I understand that fact. So sometimes if your husband is not telling you something, it's not because the guy is trying to hide the way to go and commit adultery, but he's just literally looking at you like you can't handle this truth. That this truth is actually too serious, too deep for my wife to handle. So I rather just keep it away from her than for me to share with her because she's going to destroy a lot of things. All right, and you know our job as a pastor, as a counselor, we deal with women. And so many women will always want to come around you to do one thing or the other. They like the way you talk, they like your voice, they like your goatee, they like this stuff, and they want to stand by the corner and be doing corner business with you and all kinds of stuff like that. And you as a man should know how to draw the boundary. Draw the boundary and then be able to take care of yourself. So another thing I noticed yesterday was the issue of trust. Somebody said, well, even if my husband is working from home, I can never trust him because men are very, very sneaky. We are sneaky because we can stay home all day. Somebody told me a story, was it day before yesterday, of a man. This guy doesn't go out at all. He doesn't go out at all. He's always at home. The guy works from home. He's always home. The wife is always, anytime the wife gets back from work, the man is always home. Always home. He doesn't go out. Not knowing that this man is validating the house girl. The house girl is actually his target. They are validating constantly at home. But the guy doesn't go out. He doesn't go out. He will buy his drink and put it in the house. He buy whatever. He'll tell the wife to cook pepper soup. He cook pepper soup. By the time the wife is gone, she himself and the mother will start eating pepper soup and drinking, and then they validate each other and stuff. He was having fun. So the wife will always go to church and say, "My husband, olówó orí mi, àkànkẹ́, àkànní, àkànní àdé, ọmọ mi, ọmọ kò ṣe é rí fọṣẹ fẹ́ kù, ọmọ ṣe burúkú ṣe rere, ọmọ ṣe kàtọ́ tẹsẹ̀ mọ́rin, olówó orí mi, ayọ̀ mi, ìdùnnú mi, ẹni bí ọkàn mi, ẹni bí ẹ̀dọ̀ mi, olómi, olólùfẹ́ mi." And so she will go to church and they will sing all this stuff and everything. And not knowing that the man is validating the Omodo in the house. Until one day the Omodo got pregnant. That was when they found out that the man has been validated. He's been busy at home. He's very busy at home validating Omodo. And the woman didn't get to know it. And when the woman now got to find out, she was like, I say you're lowly. I say you're lowly. All right? And these are the things that we see. And the person said, well, I can't trust any man. Even if you work from home, I can't trust any man. All right? Due to experience anyway. So you begin to see that you will see that some of the men they have ruined a lot of things, but it's not all men. There are good men out there. Uh, there are good men out there. Not every man will do that anyway. So if you now actually now have trust issue in your relationship, and the man has been very truthful, been transparent to you, the man has been loyal to you, but because of the stories you're hearing all around the place, you have decided now uh, to have no trust for your husband. You're putting cameras all around the place and all kinds of stuff, recorder all around the place, and then probably uh, he is able to find out that you're actually hiding cameras all around. That's going to break his heart. That's going to break the heart of the guy. Going to break the guy's heart. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you see that so many things happening. So I was able to find out that women don't trust men. It doesn't matter what you say, and that's why they're not able to stay away from the phone and the computer of the man. They're always looking for the opportunity to get into your laptop. They're looking for opportunity to get into your phone and all kinds of stuff. And I was able to ask some women, I said, what exactly is going to be the benefit of you searching his phone? What would be the kind of benefit that will come out of you searching his phone? They say, well, I'm going to know exactly what I'm actually up against. I will know what I'm actually doing in this relationship. I'll know exactly if I'm actually supposed to be here or I'm not supposed to be here. All right. When you dig into a man's phone, you're going to see some things you don't want to see. All right. Including my own phone. If you dig into my phone, you're going to see some things you don't want to see. And those things, your interpretation may be wrong. You may not, you may be reading some text messages and think like, let me crack a joke. It's not a joke. Let me tell you the real stuff. What happened? What happened? Now, I took my wife out to a hotel. We want to lock ourselves up for 2 days. Friday, Saturday, and then we check out on a Sunday. And so we got to the place. I parked my car outside. So I walked inside the hotel to go and actually collect the key. So when I got to the counter, I was trying to collect the key. One of my followers on Facebook saw me. Sky, action time. What exactly is Pastor Sola doing in hotel on a Friday morning? All right. When he lives here in Houston, his house is here in Houston, his church is here in Houston. Why is he not in his house? Why is he checking into a motel? I am going to stay in this corner and I will actually put my camera on. I will record this guy and I will put him on social media that I don't catch Pastor Shola. All of his mouth is making on social media. Now him be this. Let me see the girl that he wants to bring. So I was just there and I collected the key. Boom, 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 bang. And the next thing this guy did was the guy just jump out from nowhere. Pana! Hello, Pastor Shola. I said, what are you doing in this hotel? I said, why? Did you bring a girl here or what did you do? I said, no. I said, my wife is in the car. Oh, really? I said, oh, you're I've actually been making movie in my head. How I'm going to record you and the way it's going to look on social media is the video is going to trend big time. The video will go viral that people will hear everywhere. All of the men will share it. All the African men that you have been calling out, they will share it on social media. It will have more than 1 million shares, more than 500 million views, and you will read all manners of comments and everything. We don't talk. We don't talk. This guy is not clean. Anything don't do and stuff. So I went to the car and I actually carried the bag with my wife. Came out, and the guy looked. I was like, oh my goodness. So we went upstairs and all kinds of stuff. But that's the stuff. All right. Everybody it's difficult for everybody to trust everybody. Anywhere you see me, you're going to be thinking Bazola is actually doing something. Every time. When I was working in Connecticut, my church members do follow me. They will be following me, trying to look at where am I going. Did I enter into a woman's house or whatever? And then they will start calling me. Hello, Bazola, where are you? They think I'll lie. I'll just say I'm actually on my way going to the park. I'm on my way going to the store. But they're actually following me behind. But they're calling me on the phone just to know maybe I'm going to tell lies. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to tell lies and all that. So it's difficult to trust anybody. I know a lot of you don't trust me too. You don't trust me, you be that old Pastor is brilliant. He's hiding his own things. All right. But you know one funny thing is that there is nothing that is a secret in life. It's either you do it and it gets exposed or you don't do it and nothing will happen. That's it. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Nobody's trust anybody. You don't trust me. I know you don't trust me. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it also. Thinking about, okay, when will we catch Pastor Shola? And if you catch me, for real, if you catch me, it's going to be a fine girl. When you catch me, it's going to be a fine girl. One fine girl like that, that even you yourself, you will see her, you say, Pastor Shola, Adariji. ọmọ yìí ti dùn jù, ọmọ eléyìí ti fáyín jù, máa ti dáríjì yẹn máa lọ. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you see that people don't trust people. And that's why people run after they run after your cell phone, they run after your laptop, they check your bag, they check your pocket, they always want to do your laundry so they can search your pocket. And like I said, we men we're not that smart. We can forget letters in our pockets. You know, we can forget lipsticks in our cars. We can forget condoms even in our bags. And that's why we're not smart. The women will always catch you. They will always catch you. And you guys don't think about it that, okay, if we are very, very smart, you know, it won't be possible for us to get caught. You know, a lie will need another 10 lies to be actually make that life to continue to be alive. So a man who knows how to lie, there is no way one day you're going to be exposed. For real. You're going to be exposed. I'm telling you. You know, you're going to be exposed. So men are not that brilliant like women. We're not. All right. So we get caught all the time. So I want women to actually look at that point in time. I mean, look at that side of it that you guys are brilliant more than the men. You're very brilliant more than the men. We need you guys. We need you to forgive us. We need you to support us, stand by us, remind us of birthdays, remind us of anniversaries, you know, all of them, you know, remind us. So, you know, checking the person's phone, checking the person's iPad, checking the person's whatever, is never going to help us. I know a lot of women, that's our calculation. 24/7, you are expecting the man to go to sleep so you can search. You can search his phone. And then you search his phone, then you see all manners of things that are, you know, good. Now you've succeeded in seeing what you're not supposed to see. All right? You have succeeded in seeing what you're not supposed to see. And now you're going to create problem in the house. And now it's going to result into divorce. I'm not saying it is right for men to cheat. I'm not saying for them to actually cheat and start getting messages from other women. No, I see a lot of women. They are actually very sensitive about things that they don't want their husband to talk to another woman. The moment you're talking to another woman is a problem for some women because they have low self-esteem, and they always believe that another woman can collect their husbands away from them. I actually spoke with one woman recently, and she said to me, "She said, Pastor, I can't share my husband. It's either you are for me and me alone, and that's it. I can't share. I can't share my husband with anybody. I can't. I can't share my husband. I can't. So I can't. And there's so many women like that they can't share their husband. They get so mad. They get so mad when they see their husbands with another woman. When they see their husband talking with another woman, they get so mad. All right, I understand. If you're that kind of a woman, you can't be a pastor's wife because a pastor will always talk with other women in the church. And other women in the church will always want to have uh, a kind of a long time with the pastor. They want to share the problems of their life and all kinds of stuff. And that's what church is all about. It's a woman's business. Women will always come, they report their husbands, they report business, they have questions and all that. They don't want to ask questions from pastor's wife. They want to ask from the pastor himself. And sometimes it's not because they want to sleep with him. Sometimes it's actually because of the way a man will relate to a woman. The way a man will relate to a woman is what it is. All right. A man will actually want to listen. Listen, you know, or listen to a woman. So women always want to talk to a man who loves to listen. And pastor always want to put themselves into that shoe to listen. They listen to your stuff. They listen to what you have to say. They make you feel good. They quote scriptures. You know, they quote scriptures to make you feel good. So women always want to come back. They always want to come back. Want to come back. And any man who is not comfortable with the wife talking to a man also is because they have low self-esteem. Some inferiority complex. Inferiority complex. Um, I really don't think I need to bother about anything. I don't think I need to bother about anything. I can live my life with or without a woman. I don't have to have a woman in my life to live my life. So if I actually put my trust into you and you decided not to live up to that expectation, probably you decide to go and actually sleep with another man, it means that you don't want me no more. It means that you don't want me anymore. So why don't we just actually, you just go your way, I go my way. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to be banging another man when you're still married to me. Why? You need to just call me and say, you know what, I don't want you no more. I think I stopped loving you. I'm in love with another person. Then you go. So I won't kill nobody. So I won't be mad at myself. So you can live your life, I can live my life. You can be happy, and I can be happy. I don't need you. I don't have to have you in my life for my life to be better. I don't have to have you in my life to eat. I don't have to have you to sleep. I don't need you to make it in life. It's just a choice. I love you when I saw you, and I feel we could live together to build a better tomorrow for each other. I mean, for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Before my pastor attend to any woman in the church, he will call his own wife to be on ground. It's funny, but that's the sense in it. No, there is no sense in it, Victor. There is no sense in it at all. I don't see no sense in that. No sense in it. All right. A lot of people will say, "Let me call my wife to come and sit down." For what reason? This person is coming into your office to actually talk about personal issues. You can talk to your wife after and say, "Okay, this is what this sister came in to share with me." I've never called my wife to come and sit down when I'm counseling people before. Never. It's a private thing. And when you go to school, they need to tell you this is a personal time, it's a private time. Nobody should hear or listen to whatever it is that the person is telling you. That's a stupid stuff. It's for people who don't know what they sign up for. If you're a real professional, you're supposed to understand what to sign up for. You want to protect yourself, put a camera in your office. Put a camera in your office, put a recorder in your office at the end of the whole stuff, and then let the person know that, okay, this office is actually equipped with recording gadgets. We're recording everything that is going on because we are professionals. Because we are professionals. So you put camera in the place, you put a recorder down. As a counselor, I record. When I'm actually doing my stuff, I record. Every little alteration, every word that comes out of your mouth, I'm recording it. And after the whole system is done and everything, I destroy the whole record. I destroy the whole record. The whole record will be destroyed. And that's part of what you sign up for. You have to make sure you keep people's secret. You have to make sure that everything is actually confidential. All right? Don't be calling your wife to sit down for what reason? You call your wife to sit down for. You sit down for. So you do that. That's the way you do stuff. You respect people. You respect their privacy. And that's why you see every time people actually write me, they'll say, please, can you hide my ID? Can you hide my ID? Because people want it to be private. The whole counseling session is not going to be effective when you call your wife there, and the first thing that the woman is going to be thinking is, oh, this pastor doesn't trust me. That's why his wife is here. At the end of the day, they're going to close up. There are certain things they want to open up, they can't open up to you when somebody else is sitting there. When somebody else is sitting there, you can't understand. They can't open up to you. So you have to think about the privacy of people, and then how effective is this going to be. All right. It's only in Nigeria you can be calling a woman to come and sit down there when you're counseling people. Okay. Oh, because you can't do that. No. Your wife is not seeing any sign, Mr. Bolaji. Sorry, that person is not a professional. If you're a professional in your field, you understand how to. Do you see doctors, medical doctors, when they're actually in the office? Do they call their wife to come and sit down there when they're opening a gynecologist will open the vagina of a woman? Did he call his wife to come there? A doctor will sit down with a woman all day testing the breast, testing everything. Did he call his wife to come and sit down there? These are professionals. You have to be a professional in your field. Please don't get me mad, please. That's actually stupid stuff. A stupid idea, crazy, stupid idea. All right? A lawyer would not call his wife to come and sit down there. When the lawyer is actually attending to his customer, he won't call his wife to come and sit down there. We won't call it. It's just because our pastors are not clean. Our pastors are banging people all around the place and lying. If at the end of the day you are actually a straightforward guy, you sit down there, you draw a boundary. Let your client know. You know what? This whole conversation is being recorded. Sorry, madam. That's part of what we do here. Respect people's privacy. That's how you do it. A doctor won't call his wife to come and sit down there when he's attending to people. No. So that's a stupid idea. That's a very stupid idea. Backward idea of people that don't go to school. Yeah, African own different, Darren. Why? And then I went to one church. They had to put a glass. The pastor's office is over there. So they put a glass in between so that the pastor's wife can be looking at the women that are coming into pastor's office. Why are you a pastor if you can't draw a boundary? Why are you a pastor if you can't draw a boundary? All right. A doctor will not invite his wife to come and be peeping from the window. A lawyer is not inviting them to peep at the window. All right. Why is it only you that have to actually have a woman peeping at the window on you? Why? You know? What? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how many people that have tried me? Many women, they've tried me. They tried me so many, too many times. They tried me so many times. They come to my office, they do all manners of things. When they are dancing in front of me, one ma turo, one ma turo. Èmi ò wòró want them. Don't look gangan lèmi want them. Just looking at the gangan race àbísà wàá ṣeré ọmọ. Àlùjọ ni kò fún mi lálùjọ gidi. I didn't look at it. I pastored a church for almost 10 years. They come and dance in front of me. They'll be unwrapping their hero and stuff like that. I don't even look at the place. I don't even look at the place. They come to my office. They come and talk to me in my office. My wife was not here. It's not for your safety, please. It's not for your safety. When you're a professional in your field. Just remain like that and actually respect people's privacy. Let people know who you are. Let them know who you are. And draw a boundary. Let people know you for who you are. All right. When they know you for who you are, that's all they need to know. You don't need anybody sitting down there and saying you are doing counseling. All right. No, you don't need it. For me, I believe the moment trust is broken, just let me go. Because there is no way I will be able to please you right after. The moment trust is broken, and you believe that you know what, and you see, you know what, I can't trust you ever again. There's no marriage anymore. The moment there is no trust, there is no marriage anymore. No marriage anymore. I'm not going to lie to you. We men, we are very weak. We don't have the kind of strength that you think we have. We fall and fail at every tip of any stress. Or any stress. So a lot of women they have trust issue. They don't trust men and all that. All that and all that um, of things. So we all need to understand that uh, life uh, is based on trust. If you can't trust me, just let me go. If you can't trust me, just let me go. Don't keep me to make me suffer. I don't like it when people are sneaking all around behind me. I don't like it when my phone is being targeted. I don't like it when my iPad, my laptop is being, is the target of the home. I don't like it when I'm sleeping and you're sneaking all around the house trying to look for evidence of what? Evidence of what? Evidence of what are you looking for? What you're looking for is what you're going to find. Actually, what you're looking for, you will find it. If you're looking for, oh, let me check Pastor Shola's phone. Maybe I will see him say I love you to somebody. Okpobaje. It's too many. I say I love you to everybody. I say I love you to a lot of people. When people say I love you, I say I love you too. All right. So you can misinterpret. You can interpret as Pastor Shola just said I love you to somebody. Yes, I did. I just said I love you to somebody. All right. Did I just when Pastor Shola was cracking joke with the woman and say it was somebody date here. Yeah, I mean I wrote it. I said no somebody date here. I was the one. So you're going to interpret it anyhow you like it. So if you don't trust me, then why be with me? So why be with me? Ah, Adetutu Balogun, I love you too. I love you too. So I'll say all these things. I mean, Musa, it's my handwriting. I typed it. You know. So that's the issue. We need, if you don't trust a man, there is no reason why you keep him. You don't trust a woman, there is no reason why you keep them in your house, because trust is one major thing. If trust is broken and there is no trust, and you have to be sneaking all around and stuff, trying to look for evidence and proofs and stuff, something to fight for, that's never going to allow you to have a elongated life. That's going to cut your life short. It's going to cut your life short. And if every man should leave their telephone on the table and you go through it, you're going to see one thing. What you're looking for, you will see one thing that will look exactly like that, and you start building up your case from right there. Start building your case from right there. Start building from right there. So trust is very important. Trust, very, very important in relationship. So if you cannot trust your wife that your wife can have a male friend and they're only talking, why marry her? It means that maybe your wife is wayward and you know that she's got tendency of doing that. If your husband has given you opportunity not to trust you, yeah, it's possible if he has done something wrong. But because somebody messed up the first time doesn't mean he's going to mess up the second time. So when somebody mess up the first time, uh, you know, you actually give them a chance. When you forgive them wholeheartedly. Not that you now start sneaking all around the place and be looking for his fault again. But if you feel like, okay, I can never trust this guy, you've given me a reason not to trust you, I can't trust you anymore and stuff, it's like going to put them in bondage, and even you yourself, you're going to be put in bondage. Let them go. Let them go. Thank you very much, Jean Coley Grace. God bless you. Just let them go. If you can't trust them, you feel like you can't trust them. The trust is broken. I can't forgive you. I can't trust you. I'll be sneaking all around the house. Just let them go because it's never going to help you. You're never going to be helped. That's what you think. There's no trust anywhere. I trust my wife. I do trust my wife. All right. If you don't know, she goes to work and come back 11 o'clock at night. I sleep. I sleep before she gets back. I wake up when she gets back, open it and say, "Bawoni, how are you doing? God bless you." I've never in this world be checking her phone, or where she maybe I will pick up my car and be driving behind her. I never did that. And I want to tell you something. My wife she has never checked my phone, never pick up my phone, never picked up my phone, never picked up my phone one time. She has never checked my phone one time. All right? One time before. Never. Never. I deal with me, I deal with Moses. How are you doing, my brother? God bless you, man. I've not abandoned you, Jare. I've not abandoned you. Whenever you have time, let's talk a little bit. I've not. I will never abandon you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Never. My wife, never. One time. Anytime my phone rings in the living room, she'll bring it to me. She'll bring it to me. And if I see her phone ringing, I'll bring it to her. I'll take it to her. So if you think there is no trust anywhere, it's a lie. I trust my wife. I trust her. I do trust my wife. And if I don't trust her, I won't be keeping myself away like I'm doing. I won't. I won't be. What are you doing marrying a fine boy when you know that you don't have the mind to be able to marry a handsome guy? But the guy is very handsome when he's dressing up and he's combing his hair and he's rubbing pomade on his head and looking fine. You worry about him. Where are you going? Why do you have to worry? Why do you have to brush your goatee 3 times? Why do you have to be shaving every time? What's wrong with you? If you know you can't marry a fine boy, then why marry a fine boy? The guy is fine. He's also taking care of himself. He's not going out to go and be banging anybody. And you are actually already jumping up because the guy is actually taking care of himself. Why worry if you marry a fine girl and your girl is always going to the hairdressing salon and doing her nails and everything, and you're worried about her? I don't worry about people. I can live my life without you. You see, that's one thing that is me in me. I can live my life alone. I can live my life alone. I don't need you to be in my life. I don't have to have a woman in my life to make it. So why should I be running after you? Why do you think I'll be sneaking after you? I'm expecting you to be matured enough to come back home and tell me, Shola, I'm done with you. All right? Then I'll say, okay, goodbye. I've been expecting it. You know, I can live my life by myself. I don't need you to I don't need you to do anything for me. So why should I tie you down? Why do you think I'm going to tie you down? For what reason? I have my job. I do my job. You do your own. You know what I'm saying? We are two independent people that actually agreed to live our lives together. Why should I put pressure on you? I'm not supposed to put any pressure on you. If you don't love me anymore, come back home and tell me and let us just everybody go their way. That's it. Fine. And let's take care of the kids. That's it. Let's be matured enough to take care of the kids. That's the stuff. If you can't stick it and you're afraid because your husband is going out looking so handsome, you don't trust the guy. You're asking me where is he going. Every 30 minutes you're calling his phone. You see, I hate women that always call people's phone. The guy left and say, I'm going to hang out with Dimeji. And then 30 minutes you call. Hello, where are you? 25 minutes after, you call again. Hello, say it is Chetonio. Hello, say it is Mabanlenio. Hello, he will answer you. Can you do video call? I want to know where you are. Do video call. What kind of a woman is that? Me, I will divorce you. Let's say I will divorce you. I don't have time. I will never call you when you go out. If you tell me you are going shopping, I will say goodbye. I will say goodbye. I will lie down on the couch. I'll be watching TV until you come. If you manage not to come in 5 hours, that's your palaver. All right? And that's your palaver. It's possible for me to check on you after 6 hours and say, okay, is everything all right? Because it's over 6 hours now, you are not back. All right? That one is actually checking for safety. That one is not stalking you. All right? Because women do stalk men. I don't understand. Start calling you every 30 minutes. But for what? Let me alone. Let me enjoy my stay. I'm here. I'm enjoying myself with my friends. Whenever you go out shopping, I don't bother you. What are you bothering me for? Why checking on me? What are you doing? When are you coming home? Do video call. Do video call for what? Do video call for what? Why should I do video call? Everybody here, they're not doing video call with their wives. Everybody's here having so many good time. We're talking and we're doing everything. They are not doing video call. Why is it that only my wife? And then you say, Tinu can't kill you. Okay, so okay, hi, Dimeji here. All right, Dimeji, Tinu can't kill you. Forget me, kiss you. How are you? At the end of the video, say, they won't let you alone. Ibe money mumbo. Hold on, let me move. Ibale ma party discussion back. Kilo kan ibale. Mo sọ fún 8 o'clock mo ma dé. I will come back by 8. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. Go and look for something else to do. Go shopping. Go shopping. Go and do shopping. Go and watch TV. All right? So when it's your turn to go out, I will never call you. I will call you after 6 hours. If you don't come back home after 6 hours, I'll call the police. Then I know something has happened to you. But leave me alone. You see, so when you now see this kind of women that are just so suspicious of you, they want to know where you are, do video call, and all kinds of stuff like that. This is actually so terrible. At that point in time, I just feel like, you know what? I don't have any freedom in this house. This relationship is not giving me freedom at all. Because me, I'm not going to put pressure on you at all. When you go out, you go out. You have your life to live. Like I have my life to live. We only agreed together to be together, to work together. So I'm not going to put pressure on you. I'm not going to do nothing whatsoever that will actually be able to ruin you or to choke you. I won't choke you. I got to go. I got to go. I think my advice is if you know that uh you're having what do you call it, trust issue in the relationship, it's better for you to just let the guy go or let the woman go, and then you live your own life. That's it. That's how you can live your life. If you know you can't trust the person, they go out for 30 minutes is a problem. They go out for 20 minutes is wahala. Just let them go. If a man is going out to cheat on you, all you need to ask him is, listen, I can't be here. Let's just end this relationship. You go your way, I go my way. You go your way, I go my way. That's it. I don't want pressure. I don't want anybody putting pressure on me at all. I'm not going to put pressure on you, so don't put pressure on me. I can stay in my house for the next 20 years. Just give me internet and put food in the freezer and the pantry. There's food there for me to cook. I will stay in this house for the next 20 years. I won't get out of here. In as much as I have people to talk to on social media, I come here and do videos every day. I'll be fine. I don't need woman. I don't need a woman in my life. I don't need sex to live. All right. So when you think that okay, it's going out to have sex with women, I don't need sex to live. All right. I can live. I can make myself happy. You know what I'm saying? I can come on social media and crack jokes with all my fans and everything. 3 years I'll be here still talking. 4 years I'm still here talking. I'm still having so much fun. I'm watching TV. Netflix is on TV. I watch Netflix all through. I'm telling you, I'll watch Netflix. I'll make phone call to all manners of my friends in Abuja, in Lagos, everywhere. I'll crack jokes, we talk everything. I go to sleep. Anytime I didn't want to sleep, I will use Ogun. I go to sleep. I don't need nobody. Why put pressure on me? For what reason? I go out is always problem. I don't go out is problem. I'm not going out. You don't trust me. I go out. You don't trust me. I work from home. You don't trust me. You don't trust me for nothing. You trust me for nothing. And it's not just only women. There are so many men like that too. There are so many men like that. They don't trust their wives. The moment there is trust missing, there's a big time problem. You just have to let the person go. So for me, I think African men and African women, we all need to work together. We need to work together to be able to create a kind of a beautiful environment for us to live. And if you are not matured enough yet, um, if you are not matured enough yet to be married, maturity will bring independence. When you're mature, you'll be independent. You'll be able to live your life. You won't be stalking people around and be sitting on the neck of people anyhow. You won't be. All right. You let the person live their life. You live your life and live together too. Live your life individually and then live together. Don't put pressure on each other. No, that's never going to work. That's going to actually make the person go. Calling, calling for what now? Oh my god. You know, relationship is supposed to be partnership with trust, communication, understanding, freedom. If trust is no longer there, relationship is compromised. Yes, ma'am. It is. The moment trust is destroyed, there is nothing you can do in that relationship. Let the guy go. Or you guys move on. No trust, that's it. You go. And I want to always I want to let you know that every time you go into a relationship with a human being, there will always be a situation. So every time a situation happens, will you continue to hold on to that no trust, no lack of trust, continue to do that? You know, people will actually fall into error. That doesn't mean that that's the end of life. Have a open heart. Have a very open heart. Be ready to start all over, begin again all the time. Go back to the drawing table and go back and talk about things. Women, you guys are more powerful. You're more powerful. I just want to repeat that. You are more powerful. You have a better uh, brain than women. And you can withstand stress. You can withstand stress. You can operate under any kind of condition. You can multitask. You guys are beautiful. God has created you to have all of this stuff. We are weak. We are very, very weak people. Men, we're very weak, and we get controlled by the flesh most of the time. So my appeal to you women today is let's join together and help our men. You know, let's join hands together and just help our men uh, to succeed. Let them succeed. Don't put it on them when they forget your birthdays. Don't condemn them um, when they forget your anniversary. Don't put too much of fault on them for all of this stuff. They actually work mental stress is killing a lot of men. We calculate, we think, we brainstorm. There's business in our heads, how to make money, how to do this, how to do that. So we have all of that stuff. So and if you if you leave us alone, um, we will fail. If you leave us alone, we're gonna fail. Um, If you don't support us, we can't succeed. God brought you into our lives to be our helpmate. But it's just that we are being driven by ego. And that's one thing I want to actually advise men. You know, I want to advise men. We need to be able to bear. Let's get closer to God, so that God will give us that ability to control certain things in our lives. So, women, please, it's time to forgive. It's time to forgive. Time to start from zero. Don't let us just throw in the towel and just say, you know what, because you have done this, that's going to be the end of life. Don't let it be. It's possible for you yourself to actually fall into error later down the road. Um, you know, so there is nobody that is perfect. No perfect man, no perfect woman in life. It's just that the roles are just totally different. All right. The strength we have is different. Our ability is different, you know. So, but one funny thing about the whole stuff is that we men, we need you. We do need you. We do need you big time. We do. No matter what they say or whatever, we need you guys in our lives. We need you guys in our lives. And we want you guys to be there for us. We want you guys to support us. We want you guys to pray for us. We want you guys to cook for us. I know how to cook, but sometimes I just feel like eating my wife's food. I just want to eat my wife's food. Sometimes I don't just want to do my own thing. All right, guys, let me go. I will see you guys later by the grace of God. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.